Okay, we are live. All right, I am gonna just kind of scan through here real quick, and then we'll talk about some of these cutie patooties while people join us. And I'm doing the filming because he is still checking in the last couple items. And, oh, that's not lawn fun, but that's a little sneak peek about something else that's here. And then you'll see these empty trays. We do have a few open stock papers, but that's what he's working on right now. So I am doing the live video by myself, and I should be able to do it okay today. So I'll give you guys just a few more minutes here to join me. And there is some really, really fabulous stuff in this release. And there are some new cute little character stamps for those of you guys that are Lawn Fawn fanatics. And there are some awesome dies that are going to work really well for those of you guys that are not into the Lawn Fawn cutie characters. So there's a little bit of something for everybody in this release. Okay, well, hi Alice. Oh, Alice is tuning in from Edmonton, Alberta. Edmonton. Isn't that where the Stampede is? Oh no, that's Calgary. Yeah, my geography is so bad. I think I went to the Calgary Stampede once when I was little though, so I don't much remember. Okay. I knew yes, yeah, I'm gonna go through everything here, but I'll show. There's the window card. I'm just giving, it's an early morning, so for the Lawn Fawn release, but I will go through everything here. You wanted to see the penguins too. Yep. Okay, well, let's kind of get started here, and this is always a good opportunity to see how my inventory manager decided to put all of these things out, but I think it looks pretty good. So let's kind of chit chat about what we've got in this release. Okay, so for characters, they're cute Lawn Fawn characters. This is going to be your standard size stamp set. This one is called, what is it called? Penguin Party. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love, love, love penguins in the wintertime. And there's your matching die for that one, because you have this little sign in this set. And then you have little sentiments that you can put in the sign, which I love. Free hugs. Okay, that's super cute because that guy right there is waiting to give you a little hug. And then those little sentiments right there will fit in that sign with that penguin. I love that. That's super cute. So that's going to be, here's a sample with this one. And you can see that is a sneak peek of the new paper and one of the other new dies that just came out. Okay. And then for characters, I'm going to do kind of the characters first, I think. So this one here, this is called Joy to All. And so this one has your kind of more of your standard typical Christmas. So it's got your, oh, hi, Donna. It's got your Christmas tree. It's got your kids, your little puppy, and then some sentiments on it. Now, this one, I have to tell you, is one that they've been doing. We've seen lots of samples from them come through with this one because it works really well with this window, couch and window die that we have seen lots of samples of. And I'll kind of tell you more about that as we get to that one. And then, let's see, for fall, oops, you know what? Let me do this one because we were just talking about it. So this is one that they put out. So this one is called Window Scene Winter, okay? And this is a stamp set that they put out because they had tons of requests from people to put out a couch and a window. So this release has your couch and your window. So I kind of want to talk about, there's your couch. The die for this one has, there's your die for the couch and the pillows and stuff. But it also has this rectangle right here with slightly rounded corners that will cut out this scene if you want it to do that. But it also comes with a scalloped frame in case you just want to make this the scene for your card. So you have options. Lawn Fawn gave you options with this one. But while we're just kind of going back and forth, the window was, this is a standalone die. There's not a stamp set that goes with it. This one is called the window frame. And this is the one that you saw in that sample card. So this is designed so that this can go behind here and make it look like you're looking outside from inside out. See right there? So that you can have the little dog looking at the other dog that's outside in the snow. So you can create your window scene that way. However, it is also designed so that for this one, if instead of the trees behind the window, you put like the Christmas tree with the, you know, the garland and the ornaments and all that kind of stuff and the little kids and stuff, if you put that behind the window, then it's a scene outside looking in. So it just kind of depends on what you put in the window. But the great thing about this standalone die is even if you're not using the Lawn Fawn stamps to create your scene, this is a fantastic die for all kinds of... Alice, you're so funny. So this is going to be a fantastic die for... all of your different makes, whether you're doing, you know, kind of the Lawn Fawn scene, how they've designed it with different options, or, you know, maybe you're doing a different style. But it's a classic window, so I think you're gonna really, really like that one. Okay, and then there's a new set of mice stamps. The mice have been popular for quite some time. This is called, I love it when they name these funny. This is called You Autumn Know. So they love their play on words at Lawn Fawn, and it always makes me giggle. So you've got these little mice, and they are playing in the leaves. And for those of you guys that have followed me for a while, you know that like orange, yellow, those kind of things, I love that color scheme because the colors are so happy. And so fall is filled with like happy colors, I think, because you've got lots of oranges, reds, and yellows. So this one, they've made a really cute sample card here, and you can see, look at that guy. He's like flying on a leaf. That is so cute. And perhaps not, you know, physics, probably not possible, but, you know, it's too cute to pass up. So this one here, then, this is one of their new dies. So they call this the Fall Leaves Backdrop. And these backdrop dies are always popular because they make creating cards piece of cake. So this one has this beautiful stitched fall border, and then you've got lots of little add-ons that you can use to decorate it extra. Now, what you'll notice on this one, they didn't even worry about inking it because this is from their ombre. Never mind physics. I know, right, Alice? So this is from that ombre paper that they did, gosh, I think it was the last release. So this is probably the orange one, would be my guess, based on what I'm seeing here in my hand. And so they just cut it, and it does like all the inking for you. This release of paper, this ombre one, has been super, super popular. Okay, so while we're talking about that, let me then show you this one. This is called Scripty Autumn Sentiments, and I think this set is great whether you're doing Lawn Fawn characters or not, because it covers basically all, you know, kind of autumn sentiments that you need to carry, and it isn't specifically cutesy if that's not the direction that you craft. So, but here's your dies for this. And so what I wanted to show you guys is look at how detailed those dies are. A lot of times for word dies, they just kind of cut out, you know, sort of the outline, give it a matte kind of a thing. But this one, yes, hon?
It rolled under there.
What rolled under there?
Paste.
All of them?
No, one did, but I just can't get it on the floor. I haven't had it yoga this morning. For like a 10
So I have to go under that kiosk there and go get a paste?
See it right there.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, well, we haven't gotten to that one yet,
Okay.
so
Right,
I'll get it in a minute. Okay, well, we're open in 10 minutes, and Barb is outside, so tell her we'll open in 10 minutes because I'm still filming. Okay, so anyway, so we've got really scripty and kind of tight detail on the dies, which I really like for sentiments because it makes them stunning on cards. And oh, you know what? They did cut us a sample. Let me zoom in here so that you can kind of see. Isn't that neat? So if you did that stamp and embossed it too, you would have some really fantastic detail. Can you just put a note on the door? Nope, he's already out. He thinks he has a virtual language class, so I don't know how he didn't have Lawn Fawn release day on his calendar. Yikes. Okay, so we better get moving here. So this one is called Perfectly Wicked, and this is your Halloween cat set. How cute are these little buggers? So you've got the cauldron, you can put bubbles in it, you could put, I don't know, what is that, magic wishes coming out of the cauldron. You've got your cats that can do all kinds of little, I don't know, cat things with the cauldron. You've got a shelf to put your books on, which doesn't even have to be Halloween. You've got little sentiments, which might fit on some of those. Might fit on that bottle if you're really, really good at getting it in there. But, oh, yep. Here, let me grab this one. Okay, so this is the sample card that they did. Cat, he's like, that cat in the hat is so cute. And then this one, oh, there was candy you could put in there too. Oh, no, that's another set. I'll get to that in a second. And then, there we go. That's the little bottles. So the bat wings does fit in there. So cute. Oh, and they're standing on the books. You know, honestly, we just unpacked these. So I am, I'm looking at them pretty much for the first time with you guys. Okay, so big stamps. This is the, there was a happy birthday, giant holiday messages is what this is called. There was a happy birthday one that came out, I think in the last release or the release before that. And it was so popular because this sentiment makes your card. I mean, it's so easy to do. You can add a little bit of color if you want to. But what they did this time, the last one came out with an oval, and this one came out with a scalloped dotted oval. So you have, if you get both dies, you'll have two options for cutting out those sentiments. And then this one, these I really like. They came out with another set of these sometime this past year, I think, and Magic Holiday Messages. So these ones are meant to go with like the Magic Iris if you make that a lot. But what I really like about these is they don't have to. So they're round, which means they're a little bit different size than a lot of the sentiments out there. And so they work well in different types of card designs that you may not have sentiments for. And this one does have a little die that goes with it. And the die will cut out all of the little, doodads and whatnots that are in there as well. But then you also have a dashed, stitched circle there. Okay, so I want to kind of quickly move to this one. This is called the Perfectly Wicked Add-on. And that's where the candy is. Oh, and then you can put worms in the cauldron. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. There's the poof we saw on that card, and then a few more little sentiments and the worms. I love it when they add these tiny things. I don't know what it is about tiny things, but they're so cute. All right, and then this one here, this is called the Merry Mice. And so you've got a little tree. It's not the same, just so you know, it's not the same as that tree. This one here is a little bit more rounded and bigger. So this one is going to be smaller to fit the mice, but they've got the little stool so they can still get to the top of their mini tree. And then because they did a big cat thing for Halloween and didn't want the dog people to be sad or to send them emails, they put out a dog set. This one is for more of the Christmas, but it's really cute. What's this one called? Furry and Bright. So you're going to see samples of that one. So the dog is, being a little naughty and playing with the lights, but he still gets a bone for a present. And he can put on the ears. There's a few other cards that, oh, there we go. And there's the little ears. So this one you can see goes with, okay, now I think I'm pulling this all together. This one is kind of the companion set to this one, if you want it to be. Doesn't have to be, but you have more dogs, so you can create even more scenes. All right, and then the popular Tiny Friends. So this is Tiny Friends Winter. Look at those guys with their little hats. Do we have a sample of this one? I don't think so. Nope, I'm not seeing a sample with this one. But these Tiny Friends are so cute. I'm just going to go show you. Sorry. Walk with me here for a minute. Because I don't have the winter one. But the Tiny Friends work so well in cards with these giant sentiments that we're going to talk about here in just a second. So the sentiments make the card because they're so big, and then the Tiny Friends can just decorate it. So back to the front. All right, I just want to make sure I got all of the stamps. Okay, this is the last one. So this one, if you have the How You Bean original set, this is the newest add-on for it. So How You Bean was like a little short stubby mason jar, and they've got all kinds of add-ons that you can put various things in. And so this is the peppermint one, and this is the newest one. These are really, really a fun set, but it goes with that original one if you don't have it. Okay, so now I love that Lawn Fawn started putting out these giant sentiments. I have used them gobs. Those happy birthday ones are probably on like 6 different card samples here in the store because I think these make amazing cards. And whether you are a Lawn Fawn cutesy fan or not, they can be used on all of your cards. So we've got Thank You, we've got Let It Snow, which is on this one. We've got Merry Christmas, and that one's cut twice and just shadowed. I mean, it's so cute, right? And then we've got Happy Halloween. We've got Thanks So Much. And I only have samples, I think, of 3 of them. But you guys get the idea. They are awesome. And I showed you a couple of the Happy Birthday ones. But we've also used the Happy Birthday ones on non-Lawn Fawn, non-Lawn Fawn-esque cards, too. So, okay. So moving on, we also have the stitched snowflake backdrop. And this one, remember, is not going to cut snowflakes out. It's just going to cut the impression into the paper. And guess what? We have a sample of that. Oh, look, right there, Tiny Friends. Oh my gosh, I only got halfway through my coffee this morning. So anyways, I like these stitched backdrops because they don't create, a whole lot of like busyness, but they do create a lot of interest and texture. Okay, so one more backdrop to show you guys. And this one is called Peppermint Stripes. Now I just want to remind you guys as we're going through this that today is Lawn Fawn release day. So we have 10% off all of the Lawn Fawn for today. But it'll need to get paid today to secure your discount, okay? And then if we run out, you can still prepay for it because we're going to put in another order and they are going to ship it really quickly for us. So this one here is called Lovely Latte. So one of the things they've started doing is doing sort of their characters, but in just die form. So you don't have to stamp in color. You can just create like sort of Lawn Fawn-y type characters. Now this guy has a smile. However, this one right here is going to be your base, and this is going to be the lined outline that goes over it. You can use the smile, but you don't have to if you don't like that. And there's the little saucer that goes with it, and you've got some whipped cream. I don't have any of those cut, but let me just kind of show you how they work. So this one here is the gnome that came out a little while ago. So you can see here's your background of the gnome and there's your outline. And then that's what they're going to look like. So for this one, I cut the outline and I cut a base, and then I just cut this piece again in multiple colors and paper pieced those in. So that's one way to do it. And then also this one, which I absolutely loved. There's your background, there's your outline. And this one I added a little bit of white pen detail to. And of course those striped backdrops, which we've talked about numerous times that I totally love. So that's how those ones work. Okay, let me show you the rest of these guys. So we've got Cheery Deer. He's so cute. Look at that deer. So this was a really, really, really popular stamp character that they had. And what's nice about this one is you can add the lights into his antlers to make it holiday, but you don't have to. So you could make this one. This could be spring, this could be baby, this could be all kinds of cool stuff if you just want to make it into the deer. And if you add in like some velvet paper, if you have brown velvet paper or something, he could be so, so cute. And then we have... this one is called Jolly Tree. So this one is obviously self-explanatory. You've got the tree here, but you've got circles. So that's where you can add in your little gems if you want to add some sparkle to that one. Okay, so now let's talk about the couple. This one here is a Christmas garland. So this one is just going to give you some foliage, and they did add it to the top of the window right there. But you've got this nice little bow, too. You've got actually two sizes of bow. Nope, one size of bow that layers. Is that what I'm looking at? I think that's what I'm looking at. Nope, I think you have two bows, two sizes of bows. Okay, so, but they're flat bows. But look at how cute that is. It looks like, you know, I mean, it looks like a bow because it's got this little wrap piece. Also, maybe that could be Thor's hammer if you were doing something like that, but you might have to cut it out in gray. But so anyway, so that's going to be really nice for decorating doors, windows, edges of cards, all kinds of things. And then they have 3 snowflakes. So I kind of want to talk about the 3 snowflakes because there might be some confusion. So this one here is the Magic Iris add-on. Okay, that's the one that's cut right here. That's the one that looks like, to me, might have the most detail in it. And it's going to cut a standalone snowflake with a circle, and that's those circle sentiments right there. But it will also go with your Magic Iris if you're making it. Now, it will cut stitched on the outside and the inside. So this circle piece that falls out will also be stitched. Now, these two here we've got outside in stitched snowflake, and then we've got stitched snowflake frame. So what you want to do whenever you look at these is you want to kind of look at where the cut line is versus where the stitch is. So this one is going to be great if you want to make shaker cards, because see, your cut line is right here, but it's going to put stitching on the outside. So if you're going to cut this into the base of your card, the base of your card panel, the hole that's left behind by cutting this snowflake is going to have stitching on the card panel. You'll also have this piece that falls out that you could use as decoration as well. So for shaker cards, this one is going to be a great one. But also notice it does not cut the hole in the center. It just gives you a stitched spot. So if you wanted a snowflake with a stitched spot but all one piece where you stamp your circle sentiment, this is the one. And then this one is the stitched snowflake frame. So this one is going to give you, it's going to cut the whole shape because your cut line is on the outside, but it's going to cut little negative spaces out of it. So it's going to be kind of more of a lacy snowflake. And then you look here, it will cut you a circle in the middle with stitching that remains on the snowflake piece, but also stitching on the circle that cuts out, and you have this really pretty tiny little snowflake that is kind of a bonus for the inside. Okay, so that's the 3 snowflakes. I always like to talk about those because there is sometimes some confusion as to what those 3 are. And then this one, we didn't get a sample of this one yet either, but this is also a Magic Iris, so it's fall leaves, Magic Iris add-on. And this one is going to, again, cut that center out. It will go around your Magic Iris, but you don't have to use it with your Magic Iris. These add-ons are so popular because you have that center in the middle, and it's almost like just a decorative frame that you can decorate kind of as you want to. Okay? And then this guy here, this one is called Pumpkin House. Oh, look, there's a sample on the back. And so this is going to be a cute little fall, kind of just a scene builder for your little lawn fawn characters, or for, you know, whatever you want to do. But I think, yep, so that door right there, see how it's got the score line on one side? That door is going to open. So it'll cut the whole frame, but the door is openable. I love it when they do doors like that because it makes your cards interactive. So, okay. Then lastly, I want to talk about, this is the newest add-on, the newest interactive card for die for Lawn Fawn this time. It's called the Flippy Flappy. Flippy Flappy. I thought it was Flippy Floppy, but it's Flippy Flappy. And a couple weeks ago, or last week, I don't know, it's all a blur, I posted a quick sneak peek of this one on our Facebook page. So you may have seen it. It is fabulous. I'm going to try and figure out how to do this one, and we'll do it on one of our demo days. Because what I've heard is this is one of the easiest ones to do for Lawn Fawn. So we do have quite a few of these in stock because I think this is going to be kind of a must-have. Plus, they've sized this piece right here for a gift card. So what's going to happen with this card is you pull the little top and a piece comes out of the card and flips right over. So it's like basically it comes bloop, blunk, and it is so cool. Like for the recipient, it's really, really neat. So we've got 2 layered stencils in this round. We've got the Snowflake one, and you've got 2 different snowflakes, and you can use them together. And then we've got the fall leaves background stencils right here, and you can use them together or separate. I love these layered ones because they give you a lot of options for like doing multiple inks and things like that. But it's also got some great details, so it's not just leaves. It's got some little dots and various other things in there. Okay, and then we do have some new papers. This is a remix paper because that one was one that was requested by a lot of people, so it's back. This one is new. It's the Snowflakes collection pack, and it has foiled snowflakes. You saw the sneak peek of the paper there earlier. So we've got it in a 6x6, we've got it in a collection pack, and then we've got sweater weather in the 6x6. Okay, we do have some open stock of, okay, he put out only one of them. We have more than one color in open stock. I think I did open stock of this one, this one, this one, and this one, I think. So maybe this one and green and red, maybe I didn't get in foiled snowflakes. Not 100% sure, but since he only put this one on the counter, let me show you that though. So this is a white paper with silver snowflakes, and it is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, it's almost time for me to open. Well, actually 8 minutes ago, so I better roll this up. But I really, really, really want to tell you guys about their new texture pastes. So there is a pearl, there is a silver. I'll try to get some samples done for these here soon. They'll have to dry, but there's a gold, and this one is like kind of a pretty sort of a lightish gold. I think it's going to be gorgeous and not super overpowering. And then this one is fairy dust. Let me see if I can kind of zoom in. So this is going to be a texture paste with gorgeous little glitters in it. So this with the snowflake stencil, yep. That must be the one that's under the kiosk too. And then if you saw my Facebook post last night, this is the new glow-in-the-dark texture paste. And it really glows in the dark. So there's a picture I posted last night as we were leaving of these bottles reminding us that they were glow-in-the-dark. So this is the one I'm probably the most excited about. Because I don't know really, there's been glow-in-the-dark embossing powder, but I don't think there's been glow-in-the-dark embossing paste. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right, so guys, I have to wrap it up, and because my phone is ringing nonstop and there's people outside. So it has been fun. Remember to stop by or call today because it is release day, and we've got 10% off on all the Lawn Fawn. We will talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.